There are some organs that attract a great deal of attention. The heart receives poetry, the brain receives admiration, the lungs receive fascination. Yet quietly, tucked away toward the back of the body, sit two organs that rarely receive the recognition they deserve: the kidneys. Most people know that the kidneys filter the blood, and while that is true, it barely scratches the surface of what they actually do. Because the kidneys are not simply filters, they are regulators, balancers, stewards of the inner environment. They help decide what stays, what goes, what is conserved, and what is released. In older forms of language, the kidneys were sometimes called the reins, not the horse reins held in the hand, but the inner reins, the structures that help guide and govern the organism from beneath awareness. And while ancient people did not possess modern anatomy textbooks, there is something surprisingly beautiful about that metaphor, because the kidneys are deeply involved in steering the internal conditions of life. Every day, vast quantities of blood pass through them, again and again, hour after hour, day after day. The kidneys examine this flow continuously, not with thoughts, not with opinions, but with extraordinary biological intelligence. Water levels, mineral levels, acidity, waste products, blood pressure, electrolytes. Countless variables are monitored and adjusted. The goal is balance, not perfection, balance, because life depends upon balance. Too much water creates problems. Too little water creates problems. Too much sodium creates problems. Too little sodium creates problems. The body thrives within ranges, within relationships, within conditions that support function, and the kidneys are among the great guardians of those conditions. Imagine a river system feeding a city. The city depends upon clean water, reliable flow, proper distribution, waste removal. Now imagine there is a team continuously monitoring the entire network, adjusting valves, managing reservoirs, balancing supply and demand. That is not a bad metaphor for what the kidneys are doing, quietly, continuously, without requiring conscious attention. Most of us never thank our kidneys. Most of us rarely think about them at all. Yet they are among the reasons we can think clearly, move effectively, maintain energy, and survive changing environments. This idea of balance appears throughout the body. The body is constantly regulating temperature, blood sugar, hydration, pressure, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Again and again, the organism moves toward equilibrium, not because life is static, but because life requires adaptability, and adaptability requires balance. The kidneys participate beautifully in this process. They do not simply remove waste. They help maintain the conditions in which life can continue. In this sense, filtration is not merely about getting rid of things. Filtration is about discernment, selection, stewardship, a continuous process of deciding what serves the organism and what no longer does. And perhaps there is a lesson hidden there. Because human beings often imagine growth as adding more knowledge, more skills, more resources, more experiences, and sometimes growth does require addition. But nature often grows through subtraction as well, removing what is no longer useful, releasing what is no longer needed, creating space for balance to return. The kidneys demonstrate this principle every moment of every day, not through philosophy, not through intention, but through function, the wisdom of biology made visible. There is another fascinating aspect to the kidneys. They are deeply connected to pressure, blood pressure, fluid pressure, circulatory balance. Again, we encounter one of the recurring themes of Volume 2. Life depends upon flow, and flow depends upon regulation. Too much pressure creates problems. Too little pressure creates problems. The body continuously seeks the middle path, the workable path, the adaptive path. The kidneys help maintain that path, quietly guiding conditions from behind the scenes, like reins gently steering a powerful animal, not controlling every movement, but helping maintain direction, helping maintain balance, helping maintain function. The remarkable thing about biology is that much of its intelligence operates beyond conscious awareness. You do not wake each morning and manually regulate your electrolyte levels. You do not consciously monitor filtration rates. You do not personally adjust blood chemistry. The body performs these tasks for you, an ancient inheritance of biological wisdom, millions of years of adaptation embodied in living tissue. And perhaps that is worth pausing to appreciate, because modern life often focuses attention outward. Screens, deadlines, responsibilities, goals. Yet beneath all of that, the organism continues, balancing, adjusting, filtering, steering, protecting, supporting, moment by moment. The kidneys remind us that life is not maintained through force. Life is maintained through balance, through relationship, through continuous adjustment. The art of knowing what to keep and what to release. The art of maintaining the conditions that allow life to flourish. The art of the reins, quietly guiding the inner world. Somalume. Sometimes wisdom is not found in adding more. Sometimes wisdom is found in knowing what to let go.